Alright, so, hello and welcome to the Spell. And today I'm going to be discussing something that annoys me. Yay! Imagine, if you will, you're on Twitter or X. I don't really care, that's besides the point. Listen, imagine you're on whatever you call that website and a game just came out. You were not feeling the game. You gave it a fair shot, but it's not clicking. You make a post on the site saying you dislike the game and call it bad and not enjoyable. Unfortunately, there's discourse around this specific game, and people have formed two radical tribes constantly fighting each other in public. You make the post and get a ton of hate from the fan side, and they act like you're the one brigading them. There's a phenomenon in human behavior on social media and fandom spaces. I call this the criticism dance. The criticism dance is when you have an opinion, but you don't want to upset people who are mentally 5 years old by implying something they like is bad. So you dance around the word bad and keep saying, look, it's okay if you like it, but I don't 6-7 and it's not a bad game. But there's problems. Like, you have to make up all these weird, like, arguments, counter-arguments, and constant, affirmations to these people. You have to affirm them that their opinion is correct, and they are in the right, and they are allowed to like something, whatever. And, you know, you are allowed to like something. I should state that. But I am getting to a point to where, at some point, I'm just going to make fun of you because you are not contributing to the conversation in any meaningful way. And all you are doing is bashing on me for a different opinion. It's the most annoying thing to deal with because most people know that differing opinions on media do not matter. The reason these people get so mad about this is because they think when you say the game is bad, you're saying their taste is objectively bad, and they can't have bad taste, right? So they start implying you never played the game, you spent 3 fucking hours playing and $70 on, and that you never intended to play it anyways. It's really frustrating to be constantly brigaded every time you complain about a game you purchased, and for people to imply your subjective opinion is objectively wrong. I started really seeing this with Metroid Prime 4, where a bunch of people would talk about Metroid Prime 4 and call anyone who had valid complaints or fears babies, then act all surprised when people told them to, quite frankly, go fuck themselves. And, you know, I don't feel bad for a lot of you. A lot of you are genuine unlikable cunts when it comes to discussing any media. You claim to want positivity all the time. You only want to engage in positive takes, and yet you constantly bring up how much you hate anyone criticizing the game. It's actually kind of absurd. So, it's really frustrating because they claim we brigade positive posts, but the positive posts are literally just losers who could not help but kick the beehive and then complain when they got stung. Like, they say something like, I want to discuss positive things about Metroid Prime 4, but I don't want any of those babies complaining about deserts and Marvel movies to brigade this post. So you guys could just fuck off. And it's like, oh my god, you're genuinely insufferable. You are genuinely insufferable. Why did you have to say any of that? Why couldn't you just leave it at, I want to have a positive discussion about Metroid Prime 4 with other people who like it? Then I'd have, like, a little bit of sympathy for you. But no, you had to, like, throw the little insults in there to, like, make yourself look funny and cool and relatable. Like, you had to throw your fucking soy jack ass, Reddit ass insults that wouldn't hurt most people. Like, we're not really hurt by it. It's really annoying when you're on Twitter and someone is basically constantly kicking hornet's nest. Like, they constantly try their hardest to attract people they claim not to want to attract. It is quite frankly the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. Like, it's why I don't talk about trans issues that much. Like, oh, why don't you talk about trans rights? And it's like, because I don't really want to attract people who get mad at me over my, saying that trans rights are human rights and all that. I don't really want to do that. It's not my job to babysit fucking 2-year-olds on the internet because they couldn't handle a different opinion on something. If you just want to speak positively about something and only want to attract positivity, then don't even bring up people with criticisms. Just say, let's have some positive discussion about the game and curate your feed. Anyways, that's my video. We are leaving the sprawl now, and it is time for an ad read from Go Blacklight. As always, the lovely sponsor / affiliation I have with Go Blacklight. Go Blacklight is a premium gaming chair company that makes great gaming chairs for you to sit in while you get yelled at over the internet by teenagers. They make the Athena Pro gaming chair, which is apparently very comfortable. They also have ones with lights and RGB and game sync that sync up to the lights in your game. It's really cool. I would highly recommend at least looking at them and see if these are things that you would like to purchase. Uh, Use code Spectra12 at checkout for 15% off your order. And thank you again for watching. Have a great day.